The Silent Woods.
Preview.
In a remote, forgotten village hidden deep within the mountains, there was an ancient legend about the Silent Woods. The villagers, bound by generations of superstition, knew better than to enter the forest after dark. They believed the woods were cursed, a place where the spirits of the lost and the damned roamed freely. The legend was passed down through countless generations. Those who dared to enter the woods at night would never return. One stormy evening, a young man named Victor, new to the village and full of curiosity, decided to challenge this deeply ingrained superstition. He had grown up in the city, where tales of ghosts and curses were nothing more than bedtime stories meant to frighten children. Victor was confident that the villagers' fear of the Silent Woods was nothing more than an old wives' tale. He intended to prove it. Ignoring the villagers' dire warnings, Victor prepared for his journey into the heart of the forest. He packed a flashlight, a sturdy knife, and enough food to last him until morning. With a sense of adventure and a touch of arrogance, he set out as the last light of day faded into twilight. As Victor stepped under the canopy of ancient trees, a strange, oppressive silence fell over him. The air grew colder, and the sounds of the outside world seemed to vanish, replaced by the soft crunch of leaves beneath his boots. The further he ventured, the taller and denser the trees became, their branches intertwining above him, blocking out the moonlight. Soon, the darkness became almost tangible, pressing in on him from all sides. Victor's flashlight flickered as if struggling against the unnatural blackness. The shadows it cast seemed to dance and writhe, forming shapes that moved just beyond the edge of his vision. He shook his head, trying to dispel the sense of unease creeping over him. He was determined to prove there was nothing to fear. Hours passed, or so it seemed, but the forest remained unchanged. Victor began to feel the first hints of panic. No matter which direction he turned, the trees looked the same, and the path he had taken seemed to disappear behind him. He realized, with a sinking feeling, that he was hopelessly lost. The once promising adventure had turned into a nightmare. The silence grew more oppressive, and Victor became aware of faint, distant whispers carried on the wind. At first, he thought it was his.